Other one. Well, I've been doing some research, a lot of research. Finally made it back to the game, man. I know it's been busy, but we're dealing with graduation and everything with my kid, and it's been a lot going on this week. So forgive me for being away for so long, but I'm back again. And a slept-on topic in this game that a lot of uh, players are missing. It's good to have good gear. It's good to have your gears on your gear, on your weapons and on your armor and all that good stuff. But this game was not meant to survive on gears, armors alone. You have to incorporate your food, people. And for that endeavor, what we're going to do today is we're going to assemble this hearty lavish meal. Now, I'm not going to go over how to get all the recipes and all that good stuff. Trust me, it's plenty of information out there where you can go get all this stuff yourself. I'm not going to go over that. I'm just going to assemble this meal right now. So for this meal, you're going to need you're going to need to make your grilled meat steaks. And when it comes to the grilled meat steaks, ladies and gentlemen, you have to be sure that it's the grilled meat steak fish, not the grilled meat steak fish fillet. Very important that you understand that, or the meal will not come together correctly. So far, we made our steaks. We just did that. I did that. I thought I was recording and it wasn't recording, but I just did the steaks. Next, we're going to do the meat skewers. So we're going to go over here and get, or meat skewers are going to be, where would they be under? Would it be under grill cooking? Or field grill cooking? Let's see, I think that's where they're going to be. So you have meat and fish skewers, and meat skewers. These are the ones that you're going to need right here for, it's calling for meat skewers specifically in the title. The titles are important. They weren't specific about the first meal, about it having to be fish. I had to look that up because it didn't work out the first time and I was wondering why. So that was why. So we're going to make some of these. We're going to do, let's do about 11 of these. All right, we're getting into the mix. And are there any other parents out there that has some graduating, some of your kids graduating from high school? If you are, congratulations. Or maybe some of your kids are younger. Maybe they're graduating to middle school. So congratulations if they are. Shouts out for all of you guys. Next, we're going to lavish meal. Wait. You got the grilled meat. Oh, did I make the wrong one? Hold on. Hard lavish meal. It say meat mixed skewers, not meat skewers. I'm sorry, y'all. I was supposed to make mixed skewers. I'm sorry. My bad. I read that completely wrong. Why I didn't say nothing? Y'all see I was missing it. Why I didn't say nothing? It's okay to correct me. I ain't perfect. Mixed skewers, not meat skewers. I made the wrong thing. So I'm not sure. Mixed skewers. Do I have the recipe for that? If not, I'm gonna have to go get it. Meat skewers. Meat skewers. I'm not sure, y'all, if I have. Make sure it ain't on here. That's pot cooking. Meat patties, grilled meat patties, mixed skewers. Okay, so we have mixed skewers, and that's fish fillet. Fish fillet. Is it fillet or fillet? How y'all say that word? So we're just gonna go with the mixed skewers. I'm looking at the picture, and then if you look at the picture here, it kind of looks the same. I kind of look at the picture. The picture kind of helps you out to understand. So it just says mixed skewers. It don't say mixed skewers fish, much just like the grilled meat steak. It doesn't say the fish one. But I'm gathering that we're gonna do this when it says fish, and I don't have any other recipe except for the fish fillet. When it says these, use the fish, not the fillet, unless it says it. But we're gonna use the fillet, so we're gonna go ahead and make. All we can make is 2 of these. Let me see. Why come we only make 2? Because we need. Why can't we only make 2? We got 10 of those, 95 of those, meat tenders, 32 of those, apples. Oh, because we need more cooking oil, y'all. We need more cooking oil. Let's go get some more cooking oil right quick. Let's go get some more. And this is all, I wanted to take y'all through exactly what you're going to go through instead of already having everything prepared to make it look like it's all, this is some stuff you're going to have to go through. Because I don't get a whole lot of oil. I'm going to be real with you. I do not get a whole lot of oil. I used to in the beginning of the game, but I did a whole lot of cooking. So let's pick up some oil.
Time for me to cook up some fantastic food.
So he's going to give us good, perfect. He's giving us
something up for you.
Oops, sorry. Max amount, boom. That's exactly what we need. Why don't we go ahead and pick up some more ingredients while we're here? Let's just pick up everything.
I could cook something up
you
for
feel me? Just to be on the safe side. I try to do this every time I pass him. We come back, we go adventuring.
Be delicious.
My habit was to always just keep buying up everything, just so I would have a nice supply. Because after you keep doing it, and you still not doing a whole lot of cooking, but when you get to where you want, get to the level where, okay, now I see how important meals are to the build. Meals are a part of your build. And I didn't understand that before. I thought it was just, okay, I don't really have to do it, or I was just using food to, heal me during battles and all that stuff. But these are meals, these kind of meals are prep work.
Just got this in today.
These are prep work. Like, if you come from playing any of the Souls games, before you have a boss fight, you would meal and peel it up. You give yourself all the buffs you needed before you fought. And it's the same thing here. And that's the kind of player I was before. So I'm getting back to that, getting back to those roots. You want to have these meals prepared. Like, okay, maybe you're going to have a serious boss fight, or you're going to go liberate somewhere. And you just want to be the most powerful you can be. Because especially when you start liberating areas where there are people riding lizards or boars or stuff like that, they hit a lot harder than the other enemies, especially if you're still early game and you're exploring the map and you're going to these other areas. Even if you don't have the most pimped out gear, you can still have some gear, and then don't forget to add to your food buffs. Your food buffs can fill in the gaps. So if you're not using it, just for that reason alone, there's value in it. I'm just trying to show you guys the value in these food, and then we're gonna go over what we're about to do. We're about to make our mixed skewers, right? We made some, didn't we? Let's make some more. I want to do at least trying to match. Okay, we're gonna do 12 since we got grilled meat steak 12. We're gonna make 12 of the 12 hearty lavish meals. That's a good number to have. So let's get to these mixed skewers. Oh, and the chocolate. This isn't the same type of chocolate that pop out that backpack. This is way better. It fills up 50% of your health, but with these buffs and stuff, you can get it up to 100% of your health. So there's that. And I know a lot of people gonna say, "Oh, well, I got the refinement pill." Well, you don't have to keep dying in fights, guys. The refinement pills are not cheap to make. You don't have to keep dying. You can have all this stuff prepared for yourself during your fight. So, mixed skewers fish. Well, now we can only make... Well, I want to make sure we're doing this right, guys. I'm sorry. Hold on. Mixed skewers, we got 2. We need to just make 10. I want to have 10 at least. But right now, we're just going to put the whole thing together. We just go on ahead and put the whole thing together. That's what we're 7. I'm gonna come back later and make more of these just so I keep everything moving for right now off stream. But I want to have at least 12 of these, you know. There we go. Can't hardly see it, but it's in there. Okay, next. Next, we need to make the grain soup. So for that, we're gonna go. I guess that's where grain soup is. That's gonna be field pot cooking should be, right? Grain soup. Yeah, there you go. So here go the grain soup. See if we can make at least 12 of these. Yeah, there we go. Because it's whatever your lowest number is, that's how much you're going to be able to make. Oh, that look good. Did that look good, y'all? Made me kind of hungry. So now we have everything we need to make the lavish soup. And so if you look at the lowest number we have at max is 7. We need to make more, at least. Where can I get some more? What do I need? Let's see something right quick. The grill. The mixed. Wait. Where the heck is it? Chocolate steamed fish. The mixed skewers, we need to go get some more oil. So when you get to this, like when you have a situation like this, right? You're gonna have to go outside your camp. You're gonna have to go because we just went to our camp. So just go to your nearest city. You know, go to your nearest city. I guess we can't be inside the house. You can't teleport from outside the house? Let me see. We can't teleport from outside the house? I was gonna say. Well, I mean, from when we inside the house, I know we can. So you just go to your nearest city, just like in real life. If you're cooking and you thought you had all your ingredients and you get in the floor of cooking, you're like, dang, I gotta get somewhere. What? You know what I'm saying? So you gonna have to go hit Publix or your grocery store. If you're in Cali, you're gonna have to go hit. What's Cali? What is Cali's grocery store? I can't remember, y'all. It starts with an F, I think. I can't remember my old city grocery store, but you know, whatever city you're in, if you don't have a Publix or whatever your grocery store is in your city, Kroger. So let's go.
I'll tip my cap
to where the food guy is. And that's going to be... Hey, wow, my little thing's showing up. Okay, let's go environment. Yeah, the map been tripping here lately. Like, I don't know if I'm the only one experiencing this. Like, when you go to see how everything ain't popping up on the map. Usually you see all your stuff. I don't know if I'm the only one experiencing this or not, but yeah, that's been an issue. So it's on the mini map. Mini map's good. So we'll just use the mini map here to get to our food guy and see if we can get the oil from him. And this is what I'll do sometimes too, like if I'm trying to do a certain amount of number. Since I'm only trying to do 12, I think we're good to go, because he has 10, and that's a extra 10 right there. Now normally I would just go to like 3 or 4 different cities and do this real quick, but since we're good there,
You're very welcome here, day or night.
we can go ahead and bop back over here to our crib and continue having fun with this meal. Now this is my first time making a big meal too, so but I was looking at my build, looking at the numbers, and I'm trying to come up with a creative way. And I know some of y'all gonna probably say, oh, it's only gonna last 10 seconds, is that? No. There's a way to make these meals last even longer. And I'm gonna show you that too. I'm gonna show you what you need to have in place for that as well when you coming up with your build. And this is what I mean by, okay, I see a lot of you guys, you have wonderful builds, but a lot of people are making the same mistake of slotting 4 and 5 special attacks on one weapon, thinking that that's making you powerful. That's actually weakening you. It's weakening out your overall output. So we're gonna go ahead and make some more of these. Wait, what we got? No, we might need to go do this. All right. And how many we got so far? How many we got? And we can do 6, yeah. So we got 7. We need to go get a little bit more oil, y'all. Hold on, looks like we gotta do what I said we gotta do. And that's okay. That's why you have all these different cities unlocked on your map. And if you're not this far in the game, spend some time mapping, what I like to call mapping. Kind of go to your different cities, different areas that have like food. Like if you come over here on your map. I'm sorry, keep hitting the wrong button. Go to your environment. I don't know why my environment not showing every little thing like it normally do. See, I don't see none of the icons in the cities. And it's not showing for some reason. Probably, I'm going to restart the game later. But, you just got to go to your city, and then I'll just use my mini map to help me navigate to where I got the food guy. When you go to a city, the first thing you want to start opening up your church, your food, and your supplies in each new city. That's the first thing you want to start opening up for later game season. Once you get in late game and you start doing other stuff like I'm doing now, you want to be able to just move around. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be just now unlocking stuff doing the story, because they make it seem like it's more tedious than it really is. And you just don't want that. Trust me, you don't want that.
I think I caught sight of yellow rosewood just earlier.
So we can go on in here and get some from him.
Every traveler needs good food to keep them going. Enjoy.
I don't know. I gotta see if there are any missions for cooking oil. I don't think there is. I haven't seen any. And if I'm wrong, y'all go ahead and correct me. I'm going to get some water. I'm always getting the water too. Water is free. You can get it from the well, but sometimes you just want to get this too. Get your water too.
Just in time, I have some. You're very welcome here, day or night.
So let this be a lesson. Anytime you can get cooking oil while you're adventuring, every time you go through, just get it so you can just build it up so you can have hundreds of cooking oil. So when you get ready to start doing your bigger meals later on, you can get down without slowing down. Okay, yeah, we're gonna hit Delicia. Everybody's pronounces it different. Oh man, he's taking a long time this time. Guess because I had to travel further. And so I'm just going to use the mini map to help myself navigate towards where some food is because I can't, again, for some reason, my map ain't showing it like this and I don't know why. But we'll get there. I wish I could just remember offhand where it is, but I cannot. But usually it's not far from the jump point. Let's see here. This looks like a food market right here. So we should be, it's going to be up that way. Okay, cool, cool. Oops, I went off center here. There we go. He's about right here. And again, see, it'll show on the mini map, but it won't show on the big map here. I don't know why. But let's go ahead and get some more oil from here. And that's all it'll take. Just go to a
Every
couple of
traveler
cities.
needs good food to keep them
You
going.
know, go get the water.
It's fresh, just brought in today.
We're going to get the cooking oil. Get some garlic. I don't think I ever be getting a whole lot of garlic either. Everything else is, you know. And once you get the contracts to, and I'll say this too, that the contracts, these here, these right here where it say seed supply contract, you want to get these every chance you get so that when these, all this will be available in your camp, like the seeds and stuff, the other seeds and all that good stuff. And I haven't seen any recipes right now that I desperately need to call for pumpkin. But I'm definitely interested in experimenting with some recipes for that. So we have that. And let me see, should we do one more city? Where else could we go? Did we go to Diminis already? Diminis? We hit one more city. Just to be, you know, on the safe side. So when we cook, we can just go and finish cooking and make this lavish hearty meal. And again, we're going to be really dependent on the mini map here. Usually when you go in this city, take your mask off. Because if you don't, you will get pressed. Take your thieving mask off. Because they will press you if you do not do that.
Careful, though.
Let me see. Go down this way. I can't really remember what the food is.
Please, help me eat today.
Shoot.
You there? I'll
There
do
you
the
go.
same for you someday.
I hope you can. You never know. Where was that? I know I got the food here before. I just can't remember where I got it. But again, we'll be dependent on the little mini map here, and it's really not too far away from the jump point. This one's a little bit more. Let's continue to go this way and see. It's a lot of people this way. Usually where there's a lot of people and it looks like they're having a pretty good time. I like those jester suits. Those go hard. No.
Good day and all that.
Have a good day and all that. That didn't seem very sincere. But at least you said something. Some people don't greet nobody. I don't know, y'all. I don't remember where the food dude is in Diminis. There's the well. I was actually looking for that at one point in time. It's nice to have found it. See, and certain stuff you look for, you're not looking for it, but you stumble across it.
Yeah.
Where the heck is the food vendor, man? I hate that that's not working on my map, man. Because the mini map can only show you so much. And then, I don't know, it might be inside the building. Let me see what's up here. Usually you can see telltale signs.
Well met, stranger. Well met.
I don't know, y'all. And I don't know if it's just a bug on my end, but it is annoying because I can't. Because there's a jump spot here. It should have been somewhere in this area, but it's not. I'm not sure where it is. And I haven't really actually just toured the city a lot here, so that plays a role in it too. I know it ain't gonna be all up in there. When I came here, it was really just mission specific, so I haven't spent a lot of time in this city as much as I have in Hernand and the other cities. Walking around and just really enjoying the scenery and really getting to know the city. Because after a while, your memory of the landscape kicks in. I really cannot find. That's okay. Well, there's the bank.
I glimpsed a small shadow just now.
And it's just not popping up on my map. I was thinking if I run around enough, it'll pop up on the map, but I'm not seeing any. I'm gonna have to Batman this situation. There we go. Looks like everything is back this way. There we go.
Ow!
Sorry about that. Here we go. Sometimes you gotta go on high. Here we go. All right. We found it, guys. We stayed in the paint. We stayed faithful. And we found it. It's not always
Every
easy.
traveler needs good food to keep them going.
We'll go ahead. His water already depleted. His month. It didn't. Did we come here already? I guess. Did we come? Bugging? Did we come there already, y'all? I don't remember coming here. Okay, well. I think the only other city here. Food vendor. I do not want to go there because I know I haven't been around there long enough to. No, we're just gonna go with what we got, guys. Well, I'll be walking around for about 30 minutes trying to figure it out over there. I know, and I don't want to do that right now. I'm sorry. So let's head back and just go ahead and put this meal together, man. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you gained anything or was entertained by this in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Murdercraft that subscribe button for me. It really helps build the channel and keeps me enthusiastic to keep broadcasting. All right, let's go in here and do our thizzle. Hey, why am I not walking? There we go. All right, let's make some more mixed skewers. I keep saying meat. That would mess me up the first time because I was saying it in my head wrong. Okay, so mixed skewers. Here we go. We're gonna go ahead and make the next 5. That actually should do us right there. All right, there we go. Can't really see it good though. All right, and now finally, let's make this hearty lavish meal. So what it's going to do is give you health, plus 460 spirit 38, fire resistance 6 for 1 minute. But with the other thing I'm gonna show you, I'll show you how that's going to be extended and what you would need to do that with. So we're gonna go ahead and make this thing. We'll go ahead and do the 6. We'll come and get ingredients to make another 6 later on. But finally, we have the hearty lavish meal. Doesn't look all that exciting in the bowl, but there we have it. The hearty lavish meal, y'all. And then again, if you look at these other meals, the refreshing grand meal, it gives you a full health of 600 over your max and a fire resistance of 8 for 2 minutes. But you can extend. You don't worry about the minutes. This one is, I think this is the biggest one right here. That's the biggest one. The hearty lavish meal. And then you got this one here. These are all good. Then you got the lavish meal. You know, if you don't want to use up a whole bunch of resources, that's for your stamina though. Ignore, and now see here it goes. It says ignore stamina consumption for 6 seconds, and you can extend these things. I'm gonna show you in a minute. I'm gonna show you. So this is a good one to make too. That's actually a perfect one. That'll be the regular lavish meal. I'm gonna make some of those too. No stamina consumption. Man, that in a fight that could really help you. There's another get abyssal toxic immunity, 50 seconds. Ignore stamina consumption for 6 seconds. Stamina 75 plus 75%, not 75 but 75%. That's huge. And the same thing for here, a plus 75% on stamina. So and look at this, attack plus 25 for the hearty lavish meal. That's ignore stamina consumption for 8 seconds, attack, and then stamina for attack plus, that's why you want that one. And then you got the grand meal for full health plus 600 over max. That's awesome. Aromatic, full health plus 600 over max, plus spirit cost negative 5% for 3 minutes. That's huge. By themselves, these are pretty huge, man. Make me some, well, we need some assorted fish. Okay, assorted fish. We need 2 of those. I'm gonna make me some of these too, y'all. You got the pickled vegetables. And this finally a use for the taro, man. I have a bunch of these. I used to have a bunch of them, but I planted some of them. But I used to, man, when I had got them, I was like, what am I ever going to use these on? But there you go, the taro. I got 3 left, so there's that. But yeah, get into making these meals. I know in the beginning of the game, they told you, don't do it. Just make this crap right here. Early game, this is boss. But as you start going later in the game, it's just not enough. It's just not freaking enough. You gotta have to boss up and start getting into these other meals, and then you can see even when the meals, if it got that left right button, I'm on PS5, so you have to do the keyboard version of this, whatever. But you see, there's different levels to it there too. You got the hearty harvest roll, and that gives you a plus 780. You know what I'm saying? So just pay attention to these here. The same thing as they go. I think all the meals got higher versions of themselves. So you got the grilled meat bird, and then if you go all the way over, you got the hearty grilled meat bird. Same thing with the grilled meat. I probably got hundreds of these. Just make the bigger versions of them. Look at that, 594 I can make, and that gives me 280. So I'm gonna spend some time, just like you have to upgrade your armor, and you want to upgrade your, you have to upgrade your meals, upgrade your meals. Stop sleeping on these meals, man. Upgrade your meals. Upgrade your meals. I support that 100%. Upgrade your meals. Get all those little craps out of your inventory and get these upgraded meals in your inventory. So, and that will cut down on inventory space too. So, taking up space with all these ones that don't really serve your higher level builds overall, get into making these. Cause look at it. Look, I got 594 meats. Pause. Understand? So, that's crazy. I'm about to make some of these. I'm about to do the max too. Only because I'm not going to make the bigger meals right now. But that helps cut down. But yeah, they'll get into these meals, man. Definitely get into these meals. So the next part of this, let me show you what I mean by that. Oh, let me get out of here. Hold on, let me get out of here. So you got your meals, right? You did the work, you got your meals going and everything, and you want to incorporate in your build. Oh man, it is pouring down. I know it's a game, but I hate being stuck out in the rain. I don't want to be stuck out in the rain. It's storming right now, so we're going to go on over here to our tent right now. That's where we need to go anyway. Okay. So, I don't know. I'm not sure if I have it on me or if it's in my inventory. You can go over here to our others menu. That's where you would find. Go to our others menu over here. That's where we're going to find our gears. This is where your gears, the pouch of gears is in. So for upgrading, you want to get this Gourmet 3. It's going to make your food effect last longer. You want to slot this in your build. At least slot this, a level 2 and a level 3, and you're golden. Now, if you don't want to, you can get a free level 3. There's a free level 3 in the world that you can get, and that's where I got this one. I'm about to show y'all where that's at right now. So, just to help you start off your build, we're going to pan out here, and I believe it's over here. Payluni. Payloon. If I remember correctly. It's going to be right over here in this area. Boom. So I'm going to take y'all over there to show you where it exactly is. It's going to be inside one of those challenge boxes, abyssal challenge box. I know I'm saying the wrong name for it, but let me say the right name just for everybody, where everybody is concerned. So when you go to your challenges, you pick up or better yet, I can go to my inventory so you can see the right name for this thing. These here, your sealed abyssal artifacts. That's what they're officially called. It's going to be inside of the sealed abyss artifact. So this is where we are. Let's get back to business. This is where we are. right down from the P in Payloon. And if you don't have this jump spot yet, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to get it or get to this area the best way you can. If you don't have it, if you have it, you're good. What's going on? CS Karate underscore gaming. That's my brother, y'all. That is my brother. Love him, love him, love him. Him, the wifey, and my nieces. What's going on, man? All right, guys. So now I'm going to go ahead and take you guys up this way to show you where it at. So you're going to make your way from the jump point, and you're just going to follow this path that I'm on right now. And you follow this path, you keep going, you keep trucking along. You keep trucking along, keep trucking along. And if you don't have any cold gear, you're getting cold, put your cold gear on. You don't need to have the full gear. You could, because right now I'm wearing my fire resistant armor, even though I do got full cold gear armor, but I'll just throw my reindeer cloak on to keep myself warm. Oh, word? Okay. Man, I remember those days, man. When I moved to Michigan, I did that almost every week, man. Every other week. Okay, and keep going. I guess we gotta keep going. And when you make your way over into this area, you'll see the little purple prompt. It's not right here, y'all. I don't know why my map is taking me right there, but it is in this area here. And I couldn't hardly see it when I, like, visually, I couldn't hardly see it. There you go. So it's going to be right here. Right on this thing here. So if we look on the map, it's actually right there, I guess, closer to right there. So if we zoom all the way in, this is, because they won't let you put the X right on your person, but this is the closest you're going to be able to put it. So on your map, zooming out, it's going to look like this. So you just teleport here or just make your way here. I'm going to zoom all the way in, and it's about right there. So if you look at the topography of the map here, you see the little loop here, right? You just, you know, kind of commit that to memory. I'm going to go ahead and leave this here for you guys so you guys could screenshot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's your first screenshot, your wide shot. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I hope you guys were able to screenshot that. But that's where you're gonna find. That's where you're gonna find your gourmet 3. Let's head back to camp real quick, and we'll continue to talk there more there. And it's very important you get that gourmet. That's what's gonna, you gotta, it's all about making a balanced build. When you have a balanced build, you do more damage, you do more work that way. It's a lot better to have a damage build than this ideology of a just super overpowered build where you just one shot and everything in the game. There is no gear that's gonna let you do that right offhand. There is no one set gear that's gonna do that. Really, the weapons don't matter. It's all about what kind of build you want, and they're separated in categories. If you're going to do attack based build, crit based build, I favor more of the crit based build. So during fights and you hitting, you want that crit to build up. You want that crit to hit as often as possible, because you can have the craziest attack or whatever, but it won't proc that same amount as often as you think it does, because it just doesn't. I've seen it. I've done the research. It just doesn't. That crit, though, the higher your crit, you're going to hit critical points. Just think about it. When you fighting somebody and you hitting them in a critical area of their body more often than not, the fight's gonna end a lot quicker than if you're just doing raw base attack. Sorry if that offends some of you guys' understanding of the game, but that is how it freaking works. Challenge me. I promise you. That is how it freaking works. So, where were we? We're gonna go back over here. And again, you're gonna need the Gourmet 3 and get yourself a Gourmet 2. Now, the Gourmet 2, until you get this actual recipe, and you can only get those by doing your missions into the ruins, and I've already went over that in another video. I left a link where you can get the information to yourself, so you can just go ahead and view my stuff, y'all, so y'all can get this info. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Help your boy out. So with the Gourmet 3 and the Gourmet 2, you'll have that. You'll have that because I think it goes all the way to 5. So you need the 2 and the 3 is enough to slot in your build. Now you're like, okay, man, I want to put that in my build, but I don't want to sacrifice. I don't want to sacrifice. So you look at my build, and there are the numbers now. I'm gonna go ahead and eat one of these meals right quick, right? Again, let's look at it now. Kind of screenshot that, and then you'll see what this meal could do. Go to our meal. And let's get to the lavish. Man, I got a lot of... You see, I've been busy cooking. Hearty grilled meat. Skewers, where are you? Grilled meat roast. And see, this is what I want to avoid too, because I'm gonna get to work and minimize a lot of this, so I'm not just scrolling forever. Because in a real fight, man, you don't want to have to keep scrolling through this. Where the heck is mine? Okay. I'm tired of scrolling. I know what's in there. I just gotta look in. Meat skewers. Where's our hearty lavish meal at? I know we made it, right? Guys, where did our meal go? And again, this game will glitch on you sometimes, so I don't know. Small vegetable fine. Yes, it says grilled meat and fish. That's not the meal we were. That's not it. There it go. Goodness gracious. Okay, so we'll eat one. All right, and now let's look at our stats here. So it's going to give us a stamina plus 75%, ignore stamina consumption, and attack plus 25. Our attack wasn't very high to begin with, but I still do a lot of damage just because of how my build is set up. But and then once you have the gourmet and you put all this together, when you join everything together, these stats will go through the roof. I promise you. But you just focus on, what you're trying to do. So, in your build, in your build, let's go to the witchy witch here. This is my favorite witch to go to because she has the easiest. I really don't go to the other witches because their locations is crazy, man. Their locations are crazy. I just like to hurry up and get to the business. Some of them just have some awkward locations. That's why we don't pay them a visit as often. So you're gonna come here. This is where you
wander at your leisure. See what calls to you.
You decide what you're gonna take out. Now, when you click on these, right? I really do need to put. I had took something. Attack, cross pursuit.
I have been waiting for you.
I need to put something back in the store right quick. Hold on, y'all. Oh, I don't got it with me. Dang it. Oh, and I didn't grab the other stuff. But anyway, this is where you would come, and you're gonna decide, you know, what you want to give up on your build. If you look,
farewell,
and you want to know, okay, where can I even slot where can you even slot it? And I'm gonna show y'all how to tell where you can slot it even when you're not at the witch. Most of you vets already know how to do it, so this isn't for you. This is for the noobs who only have under maybe 100 plus or under 100 plus hours in the game and don't know.
Good to see you.
These little tidbits. So if we come back here, we're gonna go scroll on down. So if you look here, it says Gourmet 3. You see a biscuit, you see Food Effect Level 3. Right, the next line, you see Equipable on Armor. That's the only place you can put it is on your armor. So you're going to have to decide in your build. Or, you know, with me, I'm not just dependent on one armor set, guys. That's not how I play. I make several armor sets. So for situations, you know what I'm saying? If I'm in the desert, I'm gonna be wearing my flame resistant armor set. If I'm in Payloon, I'm gonna be wearing my frost resistant armor set. You know what I'm saying? So I don't just depend on one set for my armor. Red mage. Where you see a red mage? You saw a red mage? But so when you go to your build, let's go to our build, and when it says armor, it means just this piece here. Now, I use the Cuckoo Flame resistant armor. It only has one slot. That's what I use mostly. So you could, the other armors have way more slots. Way more. But for my build, that one slot is enough for me. And to each their own on that, you know what I'm saying? Depending on where I'm at and who I'm fighting, that's why you want to get the recipe to the gourmet so you can put it in different armor sets. See, I got that volcanic eruption to put in this build. That's part of my build. I used to have that volcanic eruption. And when you want to look, you can look at these two. You see the volcanic eruption, it's only for the armor piece too. You see the name of it, you see a biscuit, you see a volcanic eruption, and it says equipable armor. It can only go on your armor as well. So there's that. That means it can't go on gloves, it can't go on boots, it can't go on weapons. I'm really hoping and praying that they add slots for cloaks, and jewelry. I've been sending out. I've been trying to do posts out there so the devs could. If everybody start asking for it, the devs been giving us what we want so far. So we got to keep asking. Put many different posts on there, on your Facebooks, on your social medias that hey, we want slot. We want to put gears on our jewelry and our necklace, our earrings, and our rings. We want to be able to slot some. At least put one slot like y'all did with the cuckoo gear. At least one. We're not asking for 2 or 3 slots. Maybe just one. That would be awesome for the build. And then it'll get down to what can you slot on an earring, what can you slot on a necklace. Well, armor piece gears. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Another tip, if you see, let me go down to, like, okay, I have two Relentless on my glove. Oh, and officially, Relentless does stack. Oh, okay, I get what you mean. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, it does stack. Relentless does stack. So I have 2 on my gloves and 1 on my boots, and I am mayhem on the court with it. Mayhem on the court with it, guys. I kid you not. That Relentless, if you didn't know what you could do, it could be equipped on weapons. It can be equipped on gloves and footwear. Do not put it on your weapon. Do not put it on your weapon. For some reason, the mathematics mess up when you put it on your weapons. Only put it on your boots and your gloves for right now until they fix that. Do not slot it on your weapons, guys. Now, I will say this. With it slotted on your boots or on your gloves, I have 2 on gloves and 1 on boots. And I see the difference. I used to have it on my sword, but I see how quicker it builds on your boots and gloves. So if you got that Relentless, yeah, go ahead and get them on there. You get these from the weapons. I'm not gonna go over all of that right now because there are plenty of videos on how to get this on that, guys. You can get to those real easy. It's not hard at all. What else? Okay, so you see, I'm trying to pick something I know. Well, okay, you see how on these gears that I have here, I have attack 3, critical 3, close pursuit. Close pursuit is in gold, not because it's just a super special move, but it means that it's going to account for everything on my build for both weapons. I mean, if I have Crow's Pursuit on this weapon, I swing it, crows come out. If I swing it, crows going to come out on this weapon as well, plus Shadow Claw. Shadow Claw works in the same way. It's just because I haven't procced on this weapon doesn't mean when I swing this weapon that those claws aren't going to come out. They will, because it's in gold. Everything in white only applies for the gear. So if you have attack speed, you see attack speed 3, well, that kind of does that. The attack speed does stack across. It's not in gold, but it does stack across all your stuff. But let's say I had something like attack. Like if I have attack 3 instead of attack speed 3, let's say I put that on my gloves, it's going to be in white. It's only going to account for when I do a punch. It's not going to count for when I do a swing on, like a swing on my sword. See how I have attack 3 on this sword? That's only going to count for that sword. Attack 3 on this sword, it's only going to count for that sword that's in white. It's not going to count for, like if I just had it only on that sword, it's not going to count for both swords. It just doesn't work that way. For some reason, I hate that it doesn't. They need to put attack 3 in gold too. But it is what it is. Same thing with crit. They're both in white, so they account for that sword and that sword alone. If I'm wrong, please correct me. If you know better than I do, please correct me. Let's talk about it. Let's figure it out so we can all have fantastic builds. But as I understand it now, that is the way that it goes. If it's in white, it only goes for that weapon of, and you can also see that You can also see that in your build. You can definitely see it in the overall build. Like if you're looking at your attack and you're looking at everything, it's going to show you. It's going to show you that, and you're only going to be able to see that when you arm them. So you have to leave camp. I'll show you what I mean right now. You have to leave camp. Get on this side of the bridge, right? Okay. So when you're looking at your build and you're bringing up your status menu and you're looking at your stats and you're like, man, why don't I see certain things? You have to arm them. All right, broski, you have a good day, man. Thanks for stopping by, man. Same way with your bow. Now, when you have your bow, see that now that I have it armed, you can see it now. So, bow of fleeting, critical rate, level 13. That's not bad. You know what I'm saying? Bow of fleeting, hitting at 39. Now you can see it because I have it. I'm holding it. Now, when I'm not holding it, and I bring it out, and I bring up my stat menu, you can't see it. So I'm hoping that they fix that. I'm hoping that even without you holding it, you should be able to see the stats. I'm hoping that they do something where we could see that, like maybe a side menu to say, if you're not holding it, maybe you just see yourself with the weapon, it's this, and without it, it's this, or something like that. I don't know. You know, I'm not a genius in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I'm just saying. Same way with the weapon. You have to be holding them for you to be able to see those stats. So now when I bring up the stat menu, you see the Faded Shadow hitting at 53, the Syrian Sword hitting at 45. That's what I meant about my attack. Like my base attack might be low, but I got to attack when I'm hitting with the sword at 53, 45. I eat my meal, that's going to skyrocket, and boom, boom, boom. You know, it's all going to come together. So, you know what? Can we eat a meal real quick? Can we eat a meal real quick? Let's just eat one. I'm going to eat it, and then I'm going to come back here and see. So there you go. Now you see the Faded Shadow with the meal eaten, or 8. Is it eaten or 8? Anyway, it's now at 78. Assyrian Sword is now at 70. So you see that? Crit rate at level 9. Syrian at level 6. Speed attack at level 3. Movement speed level. You know, now all you'll say, you can see just everything at a glance. So y'all just take that in. You see how it works. And then to the right, you see all of your other stats. You see where they stand, and where you could improve how you want to improve them. But how you improve them is with the food buffs, man. Use the food buffs. Use those food buffs, man. The buffs you need. You don't have to have them 24/7 on your build because it only matters when you're fighting. So, you know, use your foods, man. Do not, food and buff, or your buff system through the food is part of your build. It is part of your build. And this is how you can see your overall, you know, where you are. You can see everything that you have on your build. And then when you done looking at, put your swords away, you come back and you look at your base form, not your transformed form. So you see it there. And it's still showing attack 25, plus 25, plus 25. So because I'm dual wielding, you see the attack plus 25 twice. You see that, guys? And that is awesome. That is awesome. So, yeah, go ahead and build that hearty lavish meal. That's a good meal to build. They do have meals for attack. Let's take a quick look at those, and then I'm gonna let you guys go, just so you'll have just so you can get creative on your end and post your videos, man. I'll go ahead and give you guys a shout out and like and subscribe on your channels too. You know, mention me on your channel, like and subscribe, comment on my channel, give me a link to your channel. I'll go to your channel, give you a like and subscribe, and we help build each other's community, man. That's I believe that's the spirit in which social media should be in. Is enough for everybody to get a piece of the pie. We should not gatekeep. We should not hoard the fame. You know, you ain't got to. It's just pointless. So when you go to the refreshing, it's full health over 600, health, health, Stam, hearty lavish meals for Stam, ignore Stam, Stam, and Stam, full health for the refreshing. I know it was one that they had for, that was a feast. Let me see. I thought they had one of the feasts that they did attack too. But I guess it's just Stam and health. So special pot, cooking, health. I know I seen one of these that had something for attack. I just can't remember which one. I can't remember which one, guys. I'm so sorry. It's just sometimes a lot of information overload. I know it had one. I know I'm not bugging. I just can't remember where it's at. I'm so sorry. But it does have one of these. I can't remember which one. It did have a plus attack joint on it. There it is. A hearty. Well, the one that we have, the hearty lavish meal. Yeah, the hearty lavish meal. I'm bugging. So the hearty lavish meal does have that attack 25. I'm bugging. So that's where we're getting that attack 25 from. And I think that hearty lavish meal is the only one that has that attack buff. Yeah, it is the only one out of the feast that has the attack buff. And I don't think any other meal in the game has an attack buff. Even if we scroll over and we do the highest meal over here. No. 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 Yeah, I believe that that's the only meal that has an attack buff. Let me see. I'm going to double check this now so we can figure that out right here, right now. Yeah, that's the only meal that has an attack buff. So, yeah, get to it, man. You guys have fun. I appreciate you guys checking me out. And before we go, I did get a new painting for the collection, which is awesome. Right over here, this guy right there. Doesn't it look at that painting, man? That is freaking awesome. So I look it up. And then when I got it, I thought it was another one of these because I picked it up so quick. And you see that one looking down, you see that one looking up. So you can do a thing where you put them kind of skewed, so it looks like you're looking up at him. But yeah, the new painting will go hard, man. And just so you can see the name of this thing, it is the Dignified Genius. And that's the study version of it. Now, my hunt is to find the mastered. All the paintings have tiers, guys. You got replica, because once I get the replica or the mastered, I'm gonna replace that with, because I really want to only have replicas and masters on my wall. but all of them have tiers. You got notable, replica. I do have some masters. Hold on, I got a couple of masters on here. Oh, and acclaimed and then master too. Yeah, replica, acclaimed, and master. Those are only three types I really want ultimately. This Magnus Opus is still one of my favorite freaking paintings, guys. But I do have some masters in here. Which one was the master? Study, notable, masterpiece. There we go. So you got masterpiece, acclaimed, replica. Masterpiece, acclaimed, replica, notable, and study. There's another masterpiece right there. I need to actually raise this because I put my big old chair right in front of it. Just gonna put that right there. There we go. And what's crazy is the masterpieces don't have luxurious frames like these over here. These are just like notables, study, but the frames on them are just so nice. But yeah, I become an art thief in this game, man. I have became an art thief. You see, this one's a replica, and I think I got the other one in here. That's the masterpiece. That's the one that's masterpiece, the same painting, and that one's the replica. That's how I want it, or acclaimed. If I can find the acclaimed one, I'll take the acclaimed and the masterpiece. But yeah, that's how that goes, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this broadcast. I had fun doing it, and I hope you took something from it. If you did, awesome. In any case, smash that like, smash that subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you think about what you saw here this evening or this morning. Is it evening or morning? It's in the morning. It's in the afternoon right now. So, yeah, I really appreciate you guys. You guys have a blessed rest of your day. And again, to those parents that have graduating children this season, congratulations to you guys for reaching that milestones. More blessings, more blessings, more blessings. All right. So you guys have a blessed rest of your day. Peace.